what an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Edwards. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game. Defense.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Van Dyke. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run it from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy, just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! As they claim the lead in this playoff game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking downfield, it's Van Dyke. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That pass is hauled in over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the back gets the football. Running with purpose. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, tied. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Motion now from the tight end. He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Murray. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Keeping it on the ground here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Punting ready to boot it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught over the middle, it's Stone. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly, and he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Carr. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. Touchdown, FAU. That's how you finish a play. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. As the first down is still going. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
You give it to the big fullback here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The ball is caught. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Trying to find room. It's Murray. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
To the air, it's Carr. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. 1st down and 20. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made over the middle. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
To throw, it's Carr. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So it's second and long at the 20.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, it's Florida Atlantic with the lead here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, looking to throw for it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give it to the running back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Hits the running back in the flat. Powers through. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Got the first down and still motoring. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's Van Dyke. Caught by the receiver. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Running out of time in the pocket. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They call the counter play here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And they can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think he got to go for it here and hope to convert.
Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The big fullback's got it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.